Good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, everybody, good night, everybody, good evening. I don't know what time you're watching this, but hello, everybody. It is me, Reximus Maximus again. And today, this is going to be a slightly different video. Instead of playing a game, we're going to be talking about the types of players of games. And today, we're going to be talking about the types of players in Sharkbite. So, without further ado, let's get into the first type of player, starting with number 5, the runners. So the runners are the types of players that tend to try and avoid the shark at all cost, no matter what. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there where the shark is? Nah, no thanks, I'm gonna swim as far away from that as I can. They want to try and avoid the shark no matter what. They want to try and get away from it and just stay in their own circle, try not to interact with the shark, and just try to survive by running away from the shark. If they see the shark, you do a U-turn and bolt on out of there. If you are a runner, then I'd recommend vehicles like the jet ski or the red/blue motorboat, because these vehicles are some of the fastest in the game. These vehicles also have great handling, and even though they don't really have that good of durability, you mostly just want to get away from the shark and not actually interact with it. So, I'd recommend those two boats if you are the type of player that just wants to avoid the shark. Number 5 are the runners. Number 4, the attackers. So the attacker's main goal in the game is to just try and kill the shark. They mostly spend all their money on awesome, badass weapons to try and kill the shark with, like the rocket launchers and such. These guys are the type of people with ray rifles. Also, these guys tend to have really durable boats with good handling. As they're trying to get close to the shark, they want to have good durability, but they also want to be able to turn around really quick just in case if they need to get out of there. If you are the type of player that is an attacker and wants to try and kill the shark, then I'd recommend something like the swap boat, as it is really fast and is good at maneuvering. But if you're looking more for durability, probably the deluxe yacht is your way to go, as it is super durable. Also, the normal yacht is also really good too. Also, I'd recommend being in a group, as being in a group gives you more likely chance of killing the shark if you want to actively try and kill the shark. Number 5 is the attackers. Number 3, the rescuers. So the rescuers is the type of players that want to try and save everybody on the map. If they see a wreck, rather than running away from it, they're going to head straight towards it to try and find any survivors. This is the type of player that I am. I actively want to try and save everybody on the map. I try and find wrecks or people just floating randomly in the ocean and try and save them. If you are this type of player, then I have a couple tips for you. First tip is to try and avoid the shark, because if you end up getting hit by the shark and you have a bunch of survivors, then you're going to kill basically everybody on the map. So yeah, rescuers, even though they're awesome, tends to lead to a lot of casualties and death if you aren't able to avoid the shark. Also, I'd recommend getting a boat with good speed and durability, because if the shark comes, then you'll want to be able to protect yourself so that you don't kill everybody. I'd recommend ships like the yacht, the deluxe yacht, and the Titanic if you want. Also, ships like the pirate ship and the ducky boat can also work, as they're pretty fast and durable. So, also, I'd recommend wanting to do this in a group, or at least a group of 2 or 3, because it makes it a little bit easier to spot out wrecks. Anyways, number 3 is the rescuers. Number 2, the joiners. So the joiners are the types of players that actively try to join other people's boats. Once they receive that invite, then they immediately click on the join button to be able to join that person's ship. Why they do this? Well, usually it's because either A, they do not have a good ship of their own, or B, they want to try out another ship. Like, for example, somebody might have the Titanic, but they don't, so they want to try out the Titanic to see how it is. So they join that person, and then they try it out. Also, these people tend to like to be in groups, as lots of people usually join those invites, especially if the person has a cool ship. So that's one reason. Also, another reason could be just because they're bored and want to try out another ship. They have their own reasonings. I don't know. Whatever their reasoning is, go for it. Anyways, if you are a joiner, I don't really have any boats to suggest because you're mostly using other people's boats and joining another person's party. So yeah. Anyways, number 2 is the joiners. And number 1 is the people that like to play the shark. Now, the last type of player that we're going to be discussing is the people that like to play the shark. These are the people that spend all of their winning money on shark skins and different types of sharks. Also, these people spend Robux to try and get their likeliness of being shark higher than it usually is. These people absolutely love being shark, and they only play the game just so that they can be the shark. And these guys tend to be really good at the game, not just at being sharks, but at the entire game. Because to afford all of those shark skins, they have to be pretty good and have a lot of wins. And if one of these guys ends up being the shark, then you're screwed. Just accept your fate, sit, and just wait for them to devour you. So yeah, number 1 is the people that play the shark. And those are the 5 types of players in Sharkbite in no particular order. That order that I said, yeah, I just randomly chose some of the players and put them in a random order. That's not like a specific order of like which player is the best. No, that's just a random order I came up with. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. What type of player are you? Leave it down in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.